Sometimes they'll put something on a road sign and put that on that road sign, and the sign is a metaphor for a sign, not a road sign, but it itself is a sign.
What did you just say?
I said that sometimes they'll put something on a shaped sign for me, and they'll write it on there, but the sign doesn't mean it's a road sign. It just means it is a sign. It's a clue. And the sign means, okay, 41 is a clue. 41 is a sign, but not a road sign, but a sign. So sometimes they use that as a metaphor. The road sign is not 41, but the word sign means that this is a clue.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, okay.
So she's giving me the number 41 on a white road sign, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's a road sign. It means that it's a sign.
Okay, okay.
So I don't know where the 41 is. I think you find it.
Or
I think you figure it out. You figure it out. She doesn't figure it out. You figure it out.
I've already done the research on it. Yes, sir.
You will figure it out what it is.
I already know what it is.
Why didn't we get that?
Because nobody knew. I asked the detective if he knew what it was, and he didn't know what it was. And it's not common for the general public. Only the people that use it know what it is.
Well, what is 41?
Okay. Well, down the track there where we were, there was a sign X turned over, broke off, and what those signs are they're used by the engineers of the train to tell how many sections are up. Like for instance, they come to a sign and it'll say X, okay, with a number underneath it.
So you think that's the 41?
It could possibly be.
Okay, I think you figured it out. I don't think I figured it out. She's saying that's a sign.
A sign.
Not, and sometimes they'll show me a stop sign when they mean stop, you see. But
can you see the sign?
It's just a white sign.
A square white sign.
No, it's more of a this kind of a like a badge. Sign sort of shaped like a badge. Has a little pointy at the top and goes down and curves down. There's a pointy at the top and goes down. It's in the shape of a badge and it says 41 on it. Maybe this is an officer's badge. But it is a sign. She's saying this is a clue. She's so funny. She's saying, you know, all you need is love. She's doing the whole John and Paul Beatle thing. You know, it's really true. All you need is love. That's exactly what she's singing.
Love is all you need.
This works. Even though he screwed up. Even though he screwed up, he's your guy even though he screwed up. And this will always work as long as that works.
As long as I stay screwed up?
Don't give up on this guy because he's got lots of good stuff in him. Very little doesn't work. Most of it works. So that's why you hold on to him. This is her talking. Her and somebody named Mary. They're saying no matter what anybody says, this really works. And here's why. Because you know that he'll do for you and no one else will. That's love, baby.
Okay, the badge.
There were birds singing the day she died as well. I'm here. She's making me hear this bird. So there were
She's
birds
making you hear that bird?
There were birds.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Candace.
She said there were birds doing this. She was dying. And there's a dove. There's a dove. But there's and then there's a dove. She said there were birds singing when I passed.
Okay, well, right before we found can I tell you this? Right before...
Because I'm basically done. You can tell me.
Okay, well, right before we found the jeans, Candace had a bird pointing it away to where we found the jeans.
Yeah.
She sat down right in front of it and did a little experiment of her own. She switched her words up from mom to mama. And every time she said mama, the bird chirped. Every time she said mom, the bird didn't chirp.
The thing is, anybody can do this. It's not that difficult. I'm giving a class at the Laughing Crow, and it's at night. And I will talk, and if you'll listen to that, I'm not sure it's on the website, but I talk, and then the birds go chugga 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 chugga. As soon as I start talking, they stop, like they're listening to me. And a lot of people have called me saying, "What is that weird bird thing going on?" I don't know, but that's what they're doing. We're talking, and then they're talking. It's a sign. She's saying it's a sign. It's like this
Right where you were.
It's a bad shaped sign. It has a point at the top. It curves down and goes down to the bottom in a bad shape. It looks like a road sign, but it.
Okay, well both of these culverts are full of debris.
Yeah. We can just hope that they find it. Even enough to bury would be nice.
Sure.
She says she's long time gone. And she's singing a song, Do You Believe in Magic? And of course, yeah, that's why we're here, babe.
Do you believe in magic?
You know who Katie is? She's big on
Katie.
K's today. Katie. Katie did.
Katie did.
It's a bug. She thinks about a Katie did bug or something.
Katie did. Whoa.
She says it's a bug.
See, I told you I would protect you. There was a spider on you.
Someone's always protecting me. Street lights weren't on when she died. It was in the day. She said the street lights weren't on. I looked at the street sign. She said these weren't on when I passed. I was high. I was high when I came through here.
That doesn't make sense to me either.
I didn't. She's saying she wasn't high?
No, unless
she was drinking.
unless she was drugged. It doesn't make sense. It makes
I
sense.
was high when I walked through here.
It would make sense if she was drunk, but it wouldn't make sense if she was.
She was always high. Even like when she wasn't even taking drugs, she was always high.
Well, she took a lot of medication.
She was always high. I think she took medications that fought each other. I think that she went to one doctor and get a drug for something and get another drug for something, but didn't tell the other doctor. She was taking a handful of drugs and they were fighting each other, and that made her heart weak. She didn't have long to live anyway. She wouldn't have lived very long anyway. She knew this. She knew her time was short anyway. I think we're done.